Hey guys, Luna here, and welcome back to Pokemon Reborn. After our untimely defeat at the Dragon Gym, I decided to take a little bit of time to try and build a better team. And I was talking with Dots a little bit because I was struggling. And granted, it was an interesting time when I was recording it, so I came up with this team where I have two water types, a rock steel type, a dragon type, and a fairy type. So hopefully it'll help cover my type diversity. Of course, I'm worried about Mawile and Aggron just because they are partially weak to fire. And many of the teams do have fire type moves. Of course, there's ground and everything, so it just... But my strategy is basically Rain Dance, Surf twice. Or Surf twice and Rain Dance. Either way. But my goal is to try and get rid of the terrain. I think that's probably going to be my best bets. To try and defeat the Dragonite, so it no longer has the infinite multi-scale. Of course, Chandelure is there for Flash Fire. Good, I think they're going to go for Fighting. Mywell's here for fairy type coverage. Aggron's there for good flying type coverage, primarily there for rock side and stone type. Raw Ranger's good for ice type moves. Thunder types, and Nyx is here for dragon and electric moves. So we'll see. This was a game. Let's actually go on over and see where it takes us. I wish you didn't have to run over every single time, but get it. From what we learned last time. I love her outfit. To Crystal Power Gym or Diamond Stone, but I'm not. First, of course, Earthquake's gonna be 5. really good to do earthquake. Let me revive Nyx. Just Ironhead, interesting, and you're scarfed into that. So that's the good news, I get to heal up everybody. I can only use basically one at a time, but give me a shot, basically. Okay. Okay. But it might be bumped up. Breaks the mold. You're a good Is not an option. I have a family to look after. It's been my responsibility ever since our parents... Actually, that's not right. Even an orphan should have had a different guardian. But I didn't. I was forced to learn several things about the world. Everyone is corrupt. No one is on your side. No one is going to listen. And funny, isn't it, that all you do is sit there and listen. You play God like some kind of doll with a power that has no right of having, and just watch it happen. Do you really think you can solve any problem by just being able to defeat whatever team of Pokemon gets thrown at you? If you could, something would be wrong. But maybe that's the case. Everything's wrong. The doctor's dead, so you say. And just... what the heck do you think that leaves me to do now? Protect my sisters? Just be honest, I've been using them. They've been the only ones I could ever convince myself to move forward. In the end, he was always my focus. So should I just be happy that the thing I've been chasing this whole time is gone? I didn't want him dead. I wanted to off him myself. I wanted to finally take back the control I lost so long ago. So maybe, just maybe, I could possibly begin to convince myself that I have an inkling of power, even if it's just enough to keep myself safe, because I know I can't. Lynn, having done that, just proves it. That we were in this tournament in the city, that I did lose here. In the end, I know I'm helpless. Just back then, I know I couldn't stop him. No one believed me. Not even he remembers it. He was in a stupor or some kind of trance. He just kept saying over and over again, Lizzie, 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 back and forth, crying the entire time, over and over, for what seemed like forever. But there's nothing left for me to do about it now, even if I do get out of here. Your badge and your TM are in the chest below. Terra, you're still listening, right? I'm ready. Just put me down already. It's time to sleep. Jeez. The music's gone quiet. Jeez. Here's your badge. fucking claw. I don't know how to feel about that, to be honest. No one seems to be picking up at the guild hall. Slowbot. Greetings. I got two problems with you. Number one, you can't just clip through a wall like that, break the tambourine wall to be like, greetings. Rawr. Number two, if I delete you, say deleted. Number three, where the heck you going? Lady? Lady, what are you doing? Hey, crazy lady with the shovel, stop! Let me heal my team and quickly change my team. Because I'm gonna be prepared to face off with Terra, because... Which team I'm setting up for preparations for Terra. A lot of people around. I'll just... I guess I'll just... I literally just have to avoid putting you in against the glitch field is just oh wait, it's the glitch field. You would actually do that. Alright, lady. I don't know how you got out of their recycling bin, but you're gonna be right back to you there. Yeah, you hear it? Press to complete your... That was weird. Anyways, welcome Grand Tournament Body. Hey! I said stay deleted. What? Please allow me to explain. Please do, to be honest. First, a synopsis of the situation for Luna. This building numbers amongst one of the original first structural experience in digital architecture. Whereas traditional architecture can be likened to a painting on a canvas, digital architecture is more similar to writing on a dry erase board. Really? Okay, that's strange. I don't know how to feel about that. State-of-the-art three-dimensional holograms comprise the entity of the unsettled building. Tactic senses are created and maintained via high-precision localization changes in air pressure. This way, a building can be remodeled or reorganized, an effective impulse not dissimilar from the concept of shoji in some style houses. This way, a host is able to customize visual input for participants to ensure correct pathing among larger groups of individuals, or in this case, create and remove entrances of them. Control of a visual data along with high-intensity air pressure is also sufficient to simulate the aforementioned individual referred to as inhalation. In reality, no harm befalls the individual, but their capacity to move and speak is directly impeded by the digital screens. Visual data can be then arbitrarily displayed to suggest desired effects. Okay, you figured out the gimmick, but how does that let you get around it, huh, punk? Since the flow of air and data is ultimately digitally regulated, it can be influenced in a way not unlike an typical computer. As the speaker has begun to say after the conclusion of the last match, an application was made accessible to an emergency terminal. It is assumed to be by someone's design. After several attempts, I was able to install a program to the system. This program's function was to, after a certain amount of time has passed, reverse any sign of the pseudo-deletion that might be applied to my person. In summary, no matter how much you attempt to pressurize or delete me, it will be automatically undone each time. I hope this is a sufficient explanation. Lol. Y'all talk all smart and stuff, but y'all kind of miss an important detail there, darling. Now that I know the program exists, I can just find it myself, and I'll delete it. Then I'm gonna delete you. Oh my god, my guest. Knowing you, I bet you put it in the most boring place possible. See documents or something. Oh my god, it's actually there. What? In addition to my program, in the contract solution, a second program has been written to restore the first, should it cease to function. You actually wrote an entire virus. Is that incorrect? And I was not iron during the time I was pretending to be still incapacitated. Alright, I'm gonna be real with you. You get 2 not boring points for that. But that's it. BRB, gonna find these and chew through them like candy. Are requiring your assistance shortly. Presently, I'm constructing an avatar for her based on her foreign data. Once complete, I'll need you to. Bam, the heck. Is that the best you got? I'm telling you, kid, I'm worried. Yeah, I'm terrified. How this thing is. Predictable then. Son of a fuck. It was appear your search was uncomprehensive. It appear your mom was uncomprehensive. Oh, okay, dear. Next up, to complete the protection applied for this individual for you, rendering you immune to pseudo-deletion. It's all in 2 minutes. Why do you guess boobs back again? Hinted to me. I admit you a hiding place that surprised me, but you forgot to consider the power of your order. Say so. I know you were, that's not how you were supposed to say what's all over and see, I'm gonna learn. I'll make the snarky comments till after she doesn't come back. Shell, no! Objective nearly complete. Beginning avatar deployment. What? Oh, hey, I'm a real girl now. The successful outcome of this trial indicates that you must have been a real girl previously. Oh, sweet cakes, I can chew. While the credibility of that city's best friends untested, that is not the purpose for which this avatar has been created. There's not even a couch here. Girl, wait. Now I need you to distract while I make the final adjustments to the system. It's critical that you maintain your attention. Better idea. How about I just sleep instead? Goodbye. That's good. The protection applied to this individual has already been extended to include Pseudo delusions remain ineffective strategy in this scenario. Nanny? You even shared that with Luna? To think you two have gone that far already. Luna, if you're prepared. Nah, ain't no one's ready. I may not be able to delete you, but what will you do when I delete the fonts? Oh god. Oh god. And even the names are deleted. Okay. I think the things are still here. I don't know what she's switching into, so I'll just... well, let's see here. Based off of her team, I'm going to assume probably Garchomp? I assume, because that's the only one with a super effective move. Oh, Blissey. Oh, I guess because Thunderbolt as well. So you're probably going for Thunderbolt, so I'll go into you. Let's go into you, I guess. Oh, because you have rough skin. Right, okay, so... This is so hard. Of course you have Stone Edge. Go back into... Go to Thunderbolts, but I don't have... Assuming that's Psychic? Heal? Take a minute just to heal my mons, just cause definitely going to revive you. Fine, you. Shadi, I'd like to go in to try and survive. Of course you can me. What are you probably gonna go into? I don't even know. Probably... 3 different mons, but since they're dead, I can just push in ninja. I don't know what moves are. Version. That was not effective. I guess let me just heal up. We'll heal you. Let's swap it to Terra. Hoping for, but okay. I really have to just deal with this shit, didn't you? That was a critical hit. Mercy recover. Metal Claw. Okay. I want to see. Well, that was a good amount of damage. Nice. Oh, jeez. Oral data restored. That was ample time. When I am my gratitude. Hey, is this really what you meant to happen? Correct. Back when you were setting this all up, it seemed fun, but is this really what you had in mind? This is the expected outcome. Oh, shut up. I know you won't respond. You don't even have a smile. Neither does the other one. You used to laugh so much. Hey, could it be that you're still laughing out wherever you are? Or did you stop and that's why this is happening? I really hope, even if it was just a tiny bit, that I was able to make your game better, so don't forget me, okay? She was talking to us, wasn't she? She was talking to us. She chose to delete herself. My configuration would have been annulled her digital controls and frozen her avatar, but not removed her outright. Given that, unlike us, she was solely digitalized entity, it was a genuine deletion. This outcome was not foreseen. Nevertheless, her determination that I would only take the most predictable action led to her undoing. It is true that I deliberately placed several irrelevant files and locations that would have led to that conclusion, but a separate program randomized the locations of other components. In conclusion, she failed to account for the randomness she seemed to treasure so much. The next process has been completed. I've created a direct route for you to exit this place. In the meantime, I will remain here and restore the capacity of the other tournament participants from the pseudo-deletion. They will surely catch up to you as they are able, but it may take additional time for me to route passages for those who lost in the earlier rounds. The remainder of Team Meteor can only have escaped north into Victory Road. I suspect I do not need to instruct you on the procedure from here on out. Remain as vigilant and effective as you always have. Farewell, and good luck. Yeah, that's... Oh, God. As much as I didn't like Terra, I didn't want that to happen to her. Yeah, that's... Back to my original team. God, I don't know what to say. So where's our rat? Is the rat out here? Is that it? God. Hey, Sylveon. Sylveon seems afraid to be pet Sylveon. Seem to calm down a bit. The others have gone ahead. I won't get you anymore, not that I could ever could, probably. The commander saved me as everyone else was being rounded up, but I don't have the will to go on with this anymore. If Arceus was on our side, would we truly have been pushed to this point? For now, I can do is settle and pray for my companion's safety. I don't see many folks up here these days, not besides that gaggle of others that won't even take their time of day to chat. And to Victory Road? Name's Azur. You feeling I got a job for you? Sure. Now you see, I've been contracted to go up to clean the cave system people call Victory Road. But to breed litter? Nah. My job's spirit hunting. That place has a share of ghosts in it. Ain't exactly ghosts in the traditional sense, more like after images. Remnants of former champions who once roamed those halls, whether decades ago or so recently you could pass them on the streets. Who knows why it happened, beyond something other than the crystals in there, reflecting their personal presence and power as if it were light. Not too many places like that across the world, but I reckon I've been just about all of them. But see, that's one of the unique problems. I'm used to one of the odd cave refracting passing travelers. But at Victory Road, former champions? Forgive the pun, but that's just out of my league. The wild Pokémon are tough, but altogether to level I just can't. I just can't plead on. That's why I need your help. If you're strolling on in there as confident as you seem, I'm willing to wager my work that you can deal with those guys. I'm already done with the part of stabilizing the Seer's presence. All you gotta do is find them, subdue them, which usually means a battle and then free them. Can handle that, yeah. Sensational. Knew I had a good feeling about you the moment I saw you. Then take this. This machine collects any excess spiritual residue in the area and stores it in the crystal inside. I'll give you a little nudge if there's any of the spirits in the room with you. You can also use it to check how many spirits you freed. Spirit tracker. By my count, there should be about 25. Also, some of them tend to distort the environment around them. That crystal energy can mimic the powers of any given place, so be ready for that. No easy task, but I'll make sure to reward you handsomely should you finish. Now set off, little one. Whether it's mine or not, there's some work to be done. So that's the Ghost Champions Pokemon Reborn. I'm kind of curious. Spirit side quest. So if you clear 5, you get a choice specs and Steel EMZ. 10 is a choice Abandoned Fly EMZ. 15 is a choice Scarf and Fight EMZ. 20 is an Assault Vest and Focus Sash. And 25 is a Catching Charm, Emerald, Leftovers, Life Orb, and XP All if you have not already received XP All. It seems like most of them are single battles with a couple of double battles. Interesting. just kind of skimming over some of them. And they have a lot of repeat mons. Tyranitar, Superior, Salamence, Rotom Wash, Gengar. So, Dragonite, like a lot of similar. Here I thought I was clever setting up shop and where strong triggers would pass by. I wasn't. If you baby, buy something. Ultra Balls, Repels, Scapegoats, Full Heals, Revives, and Full Restores. Buy 20 you and a couple you. No, I think this is probably a good place to end this episode here. I don't know how long Victory Road is going to take, so I hope you have a good day, night, week, month of your lives, and may the stars forever guide your path wherever it might lead you into the future, and hope to see you guys again next time. Bye-bye!